It's hard to find identity when you're the king of men. If I can get through this, I can get through anything. If I can make it through this, I can get through anything. If I can get through this, I can get through anything. If I can make it through this, I promise you, I promise you. With every ounce of who I am, and I will fight until the end. If I can get through this, I can get through that.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT. We were promised a big announcement, and here comes
The following contest is scheduled for
the head of NXT.
making his way to the ring from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds.
Shawn Michaels, piggybacking on the 2K25 announcement that Triple H gave on Raw, and what that means for NXT, we're about to find out from the face that runs the place. Piggybacking off of Hunter's announcements on Raw. Now, what does this mean for NXT 2K25? Well, one of the biggest things is that the new class who have moved in here and have taken NXT once again to a higher level will be welcoming in the next class in 2K25. And the way that we're going to introduce these athletes to you, a lot of these new next class that comes in here have been Division I athlete. They've been in college athletics, NILs, and they're going to be here competing in the breakout tournament on the men's side and women's side. Also, NXT gets a new channel in 2K25, which is the week after SummerSlam. NXT will be on Sports Hex as its new home. So, new home and new breakouts, and as always, the breakout tournament winners will be subject to a championship match to the winner. It's a great way to break in to NXT. And what is this? The music of Trick Williams.
And his opponent from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams.
Trick Williams coming out here now. Wondering what business he has. out here at the moment at the Great American Bash. My dog Carmelo was in the match to prove that he was the man around here in NXT. And at the end, he came up just short of retaining and becoming the man here at NXT. Now my dog Carmelo is down and out right now. Let's talk about it. But that doesn't mean there ain't gonna be a man right here in NXT, because you're looking at the next one right here. You're out here talking about a next class when you have the class of all classes, the head of the classes right in front of you. You're talking about giving folks who haven't had a match here on NXT a championship match in the future. That don't fly with me. So I tell you what, I haven't had much opportunity here. I am one of those D1 athletes. And I say, you give me one of those spots in the breakout tournament, and I'll prove to you who the breakout star here is in NXT. Let's talk about it. It seems that the future of NXT is about to change. As we kick things off after the big announcements, once again by HBK.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 183 pounds, Wes Lee.
Coming off the Great American Bash. Wes Lee comes out here trying to process what was just announced. What do we have? NXT is going to have a new YouTube home. Sports Hex in 2K25. It's Joe Gacy.
And his opponent from Franklinville, New Jersey, weighing in at 249 pounds.
Makes his way to the ring.
Joe Gacy.
And with that, a new class.
Say what? Oh yeah!
The next class of NXT will be coming in and competing in a breakout tournament. As NXT is fully the present right now, the present class was the new class that ran out the old class, and the next class is coming. The brashness of the guys like Carmelo Hayes, Solo Sikoa, Braun Breakers, the guys that we saw in that main event. Joe Gacy comes immediately out with a running DDT to Wes. Gacy, another DDT. Wes able to sidestep that. Not to mention, a draft is coming. So all of these things ahead. For NXT. This time a knee straight to the face of Joe Gacy. Gacy, I think, is busted open. Look at the Superman elbow there. And another one. And Gacy just continues to pop back up. And a third one. And Gacy gets up again. And Gacy pops up again. Just take a shot after a shot to the face and strike. Slides to the outside and runs into a neck breaker. And a backbreaker. As Gacy, I think, trying to gather himself here. The upside down. Thing was there. There goes Wes. Went for a boot, went for a super kick. Gut wrench power bomb. Everybody home. There's a crucifix cover by Wes Lee. Into an elbow. DDT again. Again, those quick strikes by Wes Lee. Gacy's thing has been the DDT. Now it's going upstairs. Nobody home. Oh, boot again. Another strike. How hard is Gacy's head? Can he take that? Another one across the face. Is that almost like a hula kick? And Gacy kicks out again. What is it going to take? And a counter. Wes is busted open. Oh, nobody home. Gacy pops up, runs into the referee, neck breaker. And clotheslines Wes Lee over the top. Get this back into the ring. This has just been a slugfest between these two. The NXT Universe on their feet. And as now, they go back and forth. The super kick by Wes Lee. Gacy instinctually heading to the outside. But again, you can't win it out there. And another counter into a cover. Will this one ever end? A huge DDT. Wes is going to try this again. He wasn't able to land it before. Lands it this time. For the cover and the victory. Gacy kicks out again. Then we're back at square one. For the third time, Wes Lee with that corkscrew time, and he gets the victory.
Here is your winner, Wes Lee.
And it took everything he had, and he's wearing the results on his forehead. Crimson mask. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back here to NXT. Apparently someone has awakened Wendy Choo. Set for one-on-one action versus one of the most brutal matches that we've seen in WWE, period. The victor of that matchup, Gigi Dolin, is here.
And from Atlanta, Georgia, Gigi Dolin.
I'm talking about one of the most hardcore, brutal matches that I have ever seen. Forget about NXT and WWE in general. The ambulance match between Gigi Dolin and Jacy Jayne at the Great American Bash. Gigi looking to build on that momentum. You know, that's the kind of win that a superstar can build off of. Get an arch rival out of the way. JC has stood in the way. Yeah, they've stood in each other's way. Neither one was able to compete in the North American Championship tournament. As Wendy just going to go to sleep here, allowing Gigi time to recover. And again, that may come back to haunt her there. Again, how much does Gigi have? After that brutal matchup, like I said, we know Wendy has gotten plenty of rest. Gigi is not far removed from that ambulance match. She was in control here. Kick there by Dolin. As she's turning the tide here in this matchup, here to find some offense of her own. For that big kick, the chick kick. Covered by Wendy Choo. What we know about Gigi is that she has heart. Did not land all of that kick. Blocking it. Now taking Wendy to the corner. And again, Wendy bringing the offense, bringing the heat to Gigi Dolin. Standing moonsault. What an inside cradle. Vicious. Dolin now going upstairs. Big Superfly style splash for the top. Gets a 1 count. Dolin looking to finish Choo here. Drops her down on her neck and gets the victory. Gigi Dolin continues.
Here is your winner, Gigi
to ride the wave of momentum. Coming off the ambulance match win. And now a win here tonight on NXT. We welcome you back here to NXT. And one of the success stories, the feel-good stories of the Great American Bash.
Is scheduled for one.
You're looking at it.
Making his way to the ring, representing Chase University from Draper, North Carolina, weighing in at 216 pounds, one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Andre Chase.
Chase, you have brought home the NXT Championships. The U is back. Andre Chase set for one-on-one action. Versus the Dawn of NXT. And the Dawn is bringing...
And his opponent, accompanied by Channing Lorenzo, representing the D'Angelo family from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
The Dawn is bringing back up. Tony D chants from the crowd. At times we've seen Tony D. He has been impressive in the ring. He's bringing a brawling mentality here to start this match. I think Tony D is bringing this Lorenzo guy here to maybe challenge Chase U for the tag team championships here. This has been all Tony D. Andre Chase, he's dressed preppy as a counter, but he has been one of the surprises of the new class. Speaking of the new class, as we said, as the announcements has been made, the next class of NXT are coming. Jab, Tony. Andre Chase building up that momentum. Reverse DDT. Tony D. Northern Lights suplex. To Chase getting up slowly. Stomping away. Stomping away at the arm. Continuing to stomp. Gonna do some more stomping. All of a sudden, Chase, as he got back on his feet there, has completely taken over this matchup. Andre Chase working the limbs. Nobody home. Tony D. Gonna be sleeping with the fishes on that one. And Tony D beats Andre Chase.
Here is your winner, Tony D'Angelo.
Another impressive win by Tony D. We just saw the tag team champions. We're about to get some tag team action here on NXT. Them Gallus boys, Wolfgang and Mark Coffey.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Mark Coffey and Wolfgang Gallus.
Gallus boys sitting here trying to fire themselves up. Looking at the debut of these next two superstars here on NXT TV.
Weighing in at 154 pounds, Axiom.
The debut of Axiom. Now he'll be teaming with another newcomer. First time appearing on NXT TV. in our universe. These guys have some grand entrances. They look like superheroes.
Nathan Frazer.
Both Frazer and Axiom. Impressive presentation there by both Axiom and Frazer. Now can they get it done in the ring? The size advantage is heavily on the side of the Gallus boys. You see Axiom already getting pushed away by Wolfgang. Pele kick. And using that quickness there to get Wolfgang off his feet. Whipped. Axiom in control here, and he makes his tag to his partner, Nathan Frazer. Wolfgang able to make a diving tag over to Mark Coffey. He takes a shot at Wolfgang on the way out, but it leaves himself exposed for Mark for a second. Frazer the quickness of these guys, absolutely. Mark Coffey gets a hold, and there's the power that Nathan Frazer and Axiom do not want to face. Allow these guys to get their hands on him as this match could turn the other way really quickly. Get that power. Corner, and he runs right into a fist to the gut. Tag made to Axiom, and he went right into a shoulder block. And a powerful suplex. Again, Mark Coffey has turned the tide here. But taking his time, making a tag, maybe giving Axiom an opportunity to regain. Axiom still able to get the shoulder block, or excuse me, the chop block on the knee. Cover made. And lock it in a submission. Broken up by Mark Coffey. Impressive. kick covered by Axiom. He runs right into it. 3, and that's the victory. What a debut.
The team up, Axiom and Nathan Frazer.
Frazer at Axiom taking down the Gallus boys. No small feat. Main event time.
The following is scheduled for one fall.
Prodigy.
Making her way to the ring from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
Ladder matches can be crazy, as Roxanne Perez found out at the Great American Bash, but in the ring, she has had the opportunity numerous times. And she has taken advantage of it numerous times when she's been in a ring in a classic match versus an opponent. The feel-good story did not happen for Indi Hartwell at the Great American Bash. And she's back to try to make that run one more time.
And from Melbourne, Australia, Indi Hartwell.
Indi wants everyone to know that she isn't going anywhere. Fans behind the Prodigy. And one has an, I think, impressive on the back of their trunks. The other has a Prodigy. Again, size advantage. Matter of fact, they're here. Roxanne. Roxanne here like a pit bull here. And listen to the universe, the NXT universe get behind Roxy. Oh, the innovative offense. A frog splash. Cover. This has been all Roxanne Perez. And again, Indi may represent the last class. Again, she wasn't on NXT TV. She was a part of the old guard. Well, I said it looked like she could reach the slap. Again, Indi, uncharacteristic mistakes here. taking advantage of those mistakes. She's been taught well. This is all Roxy. The referee counted that. Again, this might be Roxy's coming out party. Something, Roxy. And lock it in. The submission there a second ago, and now Roxy going pop rocks. This is the biggest win of Roxy's.
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez.
Career here on NXT. To beat Indi Hartwell and to do it in the way she did it. She systematically dismantled Hartwell. Things are ahead for Roxanne Perez.